Our top focus is on the story coming out of Jammu and Kashmir. While locals are continuing protests for the third straight day, the army has now filed a counter FIR in the Shopian firing case. The FIR was filed on the very next day after the stone pelting incident at Shopian. The army in its FIR says army vehicles were damaged and soldiers received injuries. Earlier today, defending the Shopian firing, the Northern Army commander said that firing in Shopian was done in self-defense. He added that a general case should have been filed rather than targeting an individual army officer. We have Shujal Haq, who's with us live from Srinagar this afternoon. The army says that a general FIR could have been filed, but not one naming an army officer. It's now filed a counter FIR.
Well, Simi, the counter FIR, in fact, was filed the very next day of this incident. It has just come to, light today only. In this particular FIR, the army is, put its version across, which is something that they have already stated in a statement to the press as well, saying that their vehicles came under attack by, the mob there, and stone pelting took place. The damages to their vehicles were incurred. All this is what is written in that FIR that the army has filed in the police station there. But that doesn't really take away the fact that there is a massive controversy going on the entire case. Today, the third boy who had received injuries succumbed to he succumbed to those injuries, and the death toll is 3 now. The locals out there still very angry. For last 3 days, there has been no work in terms of the establishments or shops, to be specific, and most of the people demanding that a fair probe should be conducted. While, as like you were pointing out, the army has constantly said that they fired in self-defense. The locals have a completely different version, and they say that the army used excessive force, causing the death of these young boys. All of this, is something which is creating a lot of political uproar. Also, with the government, PDP, BJP government, be constantly criticized from both sides.
All right, so just stay on. We also have Sudhir Ranjan Sen, who's with us live from the national capital. Sudhir, the BJP in Kashmir Valley has been criticizing the FIR against the army, Mehbooba Mufti coming under attack, but the central government, the BJP government at the centre, hasn't made any comments so far. What's the word of New Delhi, especially from the Home Ministry?
Well, I mean, it's a kind of silence that is being maintained out here, and rightly so, because this involves at one end the Indian Army, and the other end the local population of Jammu and Kashmir. And the logic that is being given, or the understanding that we are getting from our sources, is that a case is registered, and that case has been registered by Jammu and Kashmir Police, which is an organ of the state, which is part of the country. So therefore, this unnecessary hype that is being created, whether in the social media or otherwise, that it is unnecessary. The Jammu and Kashmir Police should be allowed to investigate, and then come to the conclusion as to who or what sparked and triggered this entire incident. It is also one has to keep in mind that Jammu and Kashmir is the balance out there is very fragile. We have seen 2016 being rocked by protests. 2017 there was storming, kind of a peace that being there, and now there is an apprehension, or people are hoping that perhaps should not spin out of control and lead to more violence in the valley. Sibi.
Thank you so much for those details. We're going to keep coming back to you for more. So just stay on. There's more news coming in from the Kashmir Valley. Now, as Shopian continues to be tense after the death toll climbed to 3, 19-year-old injured in the Shopian violence succumbed to his injuries earlier this morning. Locals, while demanding action against the deaths, have called for a complete shutdown in the Kashmir Valley. Rayas Ahmed succumbed to injuries this morning after battling for life almost 5 days at the intensive care unit of the Sher-e-Kashmir Hospital in Srinagar. Doctors say his brain was critically damaged after being hit by a bullet in Shopian, which he sustained during army firing. On Wednesday morning, when the dead body reached Rais's village, locals started shouting slogans against the army and demanded a shutdown.
Yeah, I feel it's just the initial step they have done. They just lodged a FIR. The investigation has yet to commence. I think probably everything will pan out in the investigation. Notwithstanding what the state government has done, we have done our own inquiry, and we are very clear that we have responded when we were provoked to the ultimate. And it is in self-defense and protection of the property of the government that has been invested on us. And I don't find anything to really fear. And in the coming days, the investigation that will prove for itself. We have really nothing much to worry on this. Yeah, that's an unfortunate thing. Probably in such a situation, a generic FIR should have been filed to come to a conclusion as to what exactly happened. But in this, I think probably they have prematurely put a name of an individual, which I'm sure over a period of time, when they investigate, the truth will come out.
A full-blown political war has exploded over the death of 3 civilians in Shopian. Take a look.
प्रधानमंत्री को आज चिट्ठी लिख रहा हूँ कि वो इसको स्पष्ट कर दें, वरना मैं पार्लियामेंट में उठाना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि ये तो हम बर्दाश्त नहीं कर सकते कि हमारी सेना लोग मरे और फिर उनको वही लोग जिनको बचाया है और जो प्रेरणा देते हैं आतंकवादियों को, उनको अधिकार दें कि तुम हमारे जवान पर केस चलाएं, हमारे ऑफिसर्स पर केस चलाएं। ये तो हो ही नहीं सकता। इस गवर्नमेंट को तो डिसमिस करना चाहिए। मैं पहले से कह रहा हूँ।
कश्मीर की आज मौजूदा हालत के लिए ये दोनों पार्टियां जिम्मेदार हैं, लेकिन मैं उसमें भारतीय जनता पार्टी की मरकजी सरकार, सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट का ज़्यादा कसूर समझता हूँ, जिन्होंने अमन कायम करने में एक तरह से नाकामी बिल्कुल अपनी शो कर दी है। अब वहाँ पर सिर्फ आप गोली और बंदूक से अगर आप चाहें कि अमन कायम हो जाए, तो मैं समझता हूँ कि गोली और बंदूक से बात नहीं बनेगी। आपको कश्मीर के लोगों से बात करना।
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.